So we chose labor history as the theme for this year's museum because the current situation with the economy really highlights the importance of focusing on the history of labor. And so my students put together 32 interactive exhibits to try to tell the story of the labor movement from the late 19th century to the early 20th century.
Recently, hundreds gathered in the athletic meeting room for the grand opening of the Davison Labor Museum to the community, which included the attendance of one of the very few Flint sit-down strike workers.
What the kids need to learn now is what actually happened and how the middle class was created. There was no middle class before. Very few people had cars, as I told you before. Now, 1, 2, or 3 cars over a family. We generated enough purchasing power, and the wages went up, the benefits went up. All the hospitals is built with the money that was generated by the tax base we recreated.
The Flint sit-down strike has the largest impact on the community as it occurred at the General Motors Corporation right here in the Flint area.
Started December 30th, 1936 to February 11th, 1937, so it lasted 44 days. It recognized the UAW as it was represented for the workers for GM. Probably the single most important thing that ever happened in Flint.
Although the sit-down strike was vital to the success of the museum, there were several other exhibits of which were extremely interactive.
I did my exhibit on Cesar Chavez and the grape boycott, and what it was is the grape pickers didn't have enough rights, so Cesar Chavez led a strike.
The museum did not simply occur overnight, however. Months of preparation were required to capture the interest of those that observed.
Well, I always think it's the best way to learn history if you make it interactive and fun, and I think that the people who visit the exhibits think that they are interactive and fun. I hope that they, when they enter the workforce themselves, that they take nothing for granted because the work of the people who have gone before them has really made the workplace better for them today. So I think that they really shouldn't take anything for granted. It's a great experience. I've had a lot of fun, and I think the students have too. So we appreciate everybody coming down and being a part of it.
Reporting from Davison High School, I'm Ethan Hall.